everyone. So today is pancake day, so of course we're going to be making pancakes. What I'm going to show you is just a standard pancake mix and show you how to cook those, and you can decorate them however you would like. The more creative the better. It would be great if you could take some pictures and send them over to us through our Facebook page, and we'll be picking a winner out of all of them for the most creative. So what we're going to do is start off with our bowl, and we're going to add in 100 grams of plain flour. Okay, and to that we're going to add 2 eggs. Just be careful not to get the shell in there. Before we mix any of that, what we also want to do is get 300 ml of milk already in a jug. So we're going to add just a little bit of our milk into our eggs and flour, and we're going to use our whisk to mix that really well. It will be thick first of all because we still need to add the rest of the milk, but we want to get that nice and smooth. So just pop that aside for the moment. Get our whisk and mix that up. That's mixed nice and smooth, but it's still fairly thick. But we've still got quite a lot of our milk to add. Now how we're going to add this though is put our whisk on and slowly add this at the same time until all the milk is gone. So pop your whisk back on first. And then 4 at the same time. Okay, so that's our mix made, nice and easy. So I'm just going to pop that aside for a moment. I've got my frying pan out, and I'm going to put a tiny bit of oil into the pan. start to heat that up. While that's warming, what I'm going to do is pour my mix back into this jug. Just because it makes it much easier to pour into the pan each time. Okay, so I've brought you a little closer just so you can see close up what's going to happen in the pan. So I've been heating up the oil, that's nice and hot. I've got my mix in the jug, so I'm going to pour this in carefully into the middle of the pan, and then I'm going to move it around so it goes up to the edges of the pan and the pancake is nice and thin. See, by moving it fills up all those little gaps. And that can go back on the hob. You'll see it bubbling away. We'll leave that for a few minutes. What we can do when we think it's almost ready on that side is use our spatula and just lift up the side and have a peek underneath just to see if it's going golden brown. My first one always ends up being the worst of the batch, so hopefully this one isn't too bad. If I lift up the side, you can see that's starting to go golden brown. I'll just give that a minute more. Some more. Okay, so now that side is looking nice and golden, we need to flip it over. So if you're a bit worried about it, you can use your spatula, pop it up underneath and just turn that over nicely. Or if you're quite brave, you can try and flip it. Now I'm not very good at flipping, but I might give it a go. Hopefully it doesn't end up on the floor, but if it does, I've got plenty of mix to try again. Right. Ready? Oh, that wasn't too bad. I'll just untuck that edge. And you can see how underneath that was turning nice and golden. We want the same for the other side. Almost ready. once that's come off, we can get ready decorating. Now I have to say, I'm quite boring with my toppings, so I love lemon and sugar, so that's what I'm going to put inside mine today. But I would love some new ideas from all you guys. How creative are your flavours? And how can you decorate it? You could make it look like anything. You could even do a face on there. It would be brilliant. We would love to see that. And give me some inspiration for that next year too. So I think that's ready. So I've just gently popped that on my plate there. While I'm decorating it, I'm going to pop a little extra oil into my pan so that can heat up for the next pancake. So as I said, I'm going to use a squeeze of lemon and a nice bit of sugar. I've rolled that up nicely, look at that. I would say that our oil, while we've been doing that, it's been heating up nicely again. We're ready for our next one. Get ready to move it around again. Okay, and we'll leave that again just to cook on that underside. With that oil in the pan, it shouldn't stick too badly. Almost there, almost ready to flip it again. Having a little peek under there, it's looking brown again. I wonder if I can do it 2 in a row. Oh, brilliant. How good would it be if you could send us a picture of you mid-flip? That would be amazing. toppings on. Oh, they're looking delicious. So I'm going to carry on cooking mine. I'll leave you to get on with yours. Then I would love to see what you guys are doing so I can get some inspiration for flavours for next year.